lesson. How many pages we have completed in the unit number 6? Small intestine, the materials absorbed into the capillaries, the materials absorbed into the lacteals. I think I have done that. Am I right? The materials absorbed into the lacteal, the materials absorbed into the capillaries, right? So from that place, today we are going to continue. Page number 6. Today we are starting. Assimilation is the heading. Assimilation means after absorbing into the body, now you know that one. Now glucose is absorbed. Now when you eat starch, what is absorbed into the body is glucose. When you eat protein, what is absorbed into the body is amino acids. These amino acids, these glucose like materials are first carried to the liver. Liver take those ones and do organization of them. Unwanted ones, it remove. Extra ones, it stores. Like that, it is performing a correction. It is performing a correction. And that correction is called by the name assimilation. Are you clear? Are you clear regarding assimilation? Good. Although there are many assimilations in the human body, one assimilation only explained to you in the syllabus. That one assimilation, what happens to the glucose? According to the note you are given, liver converts glucose to glycogen and store it in the liver. It is done using the hormone insulin. This conversion is done. Are you clear? Are you clear? Good. At the same time, in our body, when the glucose level goes down, in our body, the stored glycogen is converted to glucose and released into the blood. If the glucose amount is high, glucose is converted to glycogen and stored in the liver. When the glucose amount is low, glycogen is converted to glucose and released to the blood. Are you clear? Good. So that is called by the name assimilation. So there are many assimilations. This is the assimilation you need to know from your syllabus. After assimilation, we come to the heading large intestine. Large intestine, why it is called large intestine? Because it is a broader tube. Why it is called large intestine? Why it is called large intestine? It is a broader tube. Lengthwise, it is only 1.5 meter long. You know that one. Length of small intestine is nearly 7 meters. Length of small intestine is nearly 7 meters. Right? So, the point here is,
Hello.
because of the broadness, because of the broadness, we call it large intestine. Lengthwise, it is a shorter tube. Lengthwise, it is a shorter tube, but widthwise, it is a broad tube. That's the reason to call it large intestine. Understood? Understood? In the large intestine, once you look at this diagram, okay, this is the appearance. You don't need to know them in more detail. The end part of the large intestine is called rectum. In the rectum only feces will be stored. Feces is stored in the rectum, and the hole through which rectum opens to the environment is called anus. Okay, through the anus, rectum opens to the environment. Clear? Okay, through rectum, through anus, rectum opens to the environment. Large intestine does two functions. One, it is absorption of water. Second, formation of feces. Okay, feces is formed in the large intestine. It is stored in the rectum. Hope you are clear. Thereafter, you come to the heading called diseases and disorders associated with the digestive system. There are many diseases and disorders associated with the digestive system. Your syllabus is handling gastritis problem, constipation problem, typhoid fever, and diarrhea, okay, as the components. Okay, in that case, first it is gastritis. gastritis is a very common problem. Nowadays, most people have the stressful life we have and the bad food habit we have are enough to create the gastritis. In gastritis, these are the symptoms. Regurgitation of acid to the mouth. That means from the stomach, the acidic chain will come through the esophagus and will touch and touch your mouth. Sometimes it will come out of your mouth also, like a vomit. It will come out of your mouth. Understood? So that is called regurgitation. In the stomach region, you will feel burning sensation and pain. In the stomach wall or duodenal wall, ulcer wounds will get created. Inside, there will be bleeding also can occur. Those things will be severe level. The third point, fourth points are, what is it? Severe levels of gastritis. Okay. So, what are the reasons? What are the reasons? Okay. For gastritis, the reasons are skipping of meals, consumption of acidic and spicy food items, excessive smoking and alcohol consumption, and ultimately mental stress. Do you want to clarify anything out of these points regarding gastritis symptoms and reasons? Do you want to clarify anything? No. So, as solution, we have to prevent the cause that creates gastritis. If skipping meal is the problem, then have the meal on the time. If mental stress is the problem, okay, we all have mental stress. Okay, the most stressful generation is this generation. Okay, and it is one of the reasons for several diseases like cancer, heart diseases, kidney problems. So many problems are occurring due to this stress. One of the dirtiest thing in the human life is stress. Okay. So, coming to second problem, constipation. In constipation, the feces will become a harder material. The feces will become a harder material. Okay, it will become stone-like material. Then, when it become a harder material, passing it from rectum outside will become very difficult because it's comparatively rougher. It is comparatively harder, okay, to exit through the anus. It will not easily support. When a person tries it too much, it will create him severe pain in the anus. Sometimes anal canal also will be damaged. It will start to bleed. It will start to bleed, right? That kind of a situation is called by the name constipation. Rarely, but sometimes it causes cancer also due to constipation. Okay, so many people are affected by constipation, right? So many people are affected by constipation. What's the reason for constipation? These are the general reasons we are pointing. Not intaking enough dietary fiber. From where we can get this dietary fiber? If you eat green leaves, if you eat green leafy vegetables, okay, mukuluvenna, katuru murunga, gotukola, that kind of ones, they have high dietary fiber. Okay, in the world, highest dietary fiber intake is noticed in African countries. And African country people have the lowest level of constipation problems and colonal cancer. The lowest dietary fiber intake is noticed in the European countries. They are the one who eat this pizza, okay, burger, submarine. These ones are these European food items. Okay. So in these European food items, very low dietary fiber is there. Understood? And next one, constipation is created due to low intake of water. Third one, postponing defecation. When we feel defecation, we have to pass it. But what we do is we postpone it. Okay, certain medicines also can create defecation. In that one, we should be very careful in one thing. One thing we should be very careful, that is, okay, and that is, if we already have constipation, you go to a doctor for a fever, you go to a doctor for a rash. If you have constipation problem, you have to tell that one to the doctor. Hello? சொல்லுங்க. ஓ. சரி சரி சரி. Okay. So if you avoid these conditions, you will solve constipation problem. டாக்டர் கிட்ட போகும்போது நாங்க டாக்டர் கிட்ட சொல்லணும், எப்படி எனக்கு கன்ஸ்டிபேஷன் ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு டாக்டர் சொல்லி கொண்டால், அவர் அந்த கன்ஸ்டிபேஷனை ஒரு தார மெடிசின்ல கன்ஸ்டிபேஷன் இன்னும் கூடக்கூடிய சான்சஸ் இல்லாத மெடிசினா பார்த்துக்கொள்வார். Some doctors will ask, do you have constipation problem? Because they know this medicine is going to create some constipation. Or if you already have it, it's going to be severe. So they will ask you. Okay. Third, it is an infectious disease called typhoid fever. It's a bacterial infection caused by a bacteria. The bacteria's name is, நல்ல நேம் உண்டு, நாங்க வந்து பெண் பிள்ளைகளுக்கு வைக்கலாம். That name is Salmonella. Salmonella. Okay. the bacteria that causes typhoid. People getting typhoid is an infectious disease. It will spread from one person to another person. People getting typhoid will get diarrhea, that means loose motion, constipation, headache, leg pain, stomach ache, ulcer. All these problems will occur. And we have to go for a blood test and a stools test, feces test, okay, to confirm regarding the typhoid diagnosis. Then whether you have typhoid or not, that is tested by a blood test and a stool test. Are you clear? Are you clear? So, completing typhoid, we are coming to the next disease, diarrhea. Diarrhea can be due to three reasons. It can be bacteria causing diarrhea, viral diarrhea, or it can be a parasitic diarrhea caused by the parasite called entamoeba. In that case, the feces will be in liquid form. So it cannot be easily stored in large intestine. It will automatically exit out. People having diarrhea will lose lots of water from the body. Due to that one, they get dehydration problems. So people getting diarrhea are requested to drink sufficient amount of water. Sufficient amount of water is requested to drink. Right. So what are the methods of preventing diarrhea and typhoid? Drink consumption, okay, drink boiled water. Remove fly breeding places. Cover your food, okay, and don't allow flies to enter your food. Don't consume food that are sold in outer open places, roadsides, okay, like places. Use water seal latrines. Nowadays we have water seal latrines, that is we call the COMED system. The COMED system is a water seal latrines. Wash hands well with soap after using the toilet. Get a vaccine for typhoid. There is a vaccine for typhoid. Are you clear? Are you clear? Okay. In your area, if typhoid is spreading, get a vaccine for typhoid. Right. Here, there are many questions asked at you. Okay. Let us complete that questions. Mention in which secretion the following enzymes are present. Maltase is an enzyme. Maltase is present in which secretion? Maltase is present in which secretion? You can check your tute and make the answer. Maltase is present in the intestinal juice. Maltase is present in the, what is it? Intestinal juice. Like that. Ptyalin is found in which component? Ptyalin is found in second, it is ptyalin. Ptyalin is found in saliva. Ptyalin is found in saliva. It is in the saliva. Okay. Third, it is pepsin. Pepsin is found in which secretion? Pepsin is found in the gastric juice. Pepsin is found in the gastric juice. Like that. Next, it is asking regarding sucrase. Sucrase is found in. Sucrase is found in which secretion? You have to mention the secretion. Sucrase is found in the intestinal juice. Lipase is found in which secretion? Lipase is found in which secretion? Check will you. Lipase is found in pancreatic juice. Pancreatic juice. Lactase is found in which secretion? Lactase is found in the intestinal juice. Renin is found in which secretion? Renin is found in which secretion? This is a question one, okay? You have to refer and get the answer. I am just giving a guidance. Sir, on the first question again answer. So the third question again answer. இப்படி ஆரம்பிக்கிற கூடாது. Okay? So renin is found in which secretion? Gastric juice. Peptidase, it is found in which secretion? Peptidase is found in which secretion? Intestinal juice. And the last, amylase is found in which secretion? Amylase. Saliva சொல்லக்கூடாது. Saliva சொன்னால் அதை நாங்க salivary amylase ன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. சும்மா amylase ன்னு சொன்னால் அது pancreatic juice amylase. Okay. Mention in which secretions the following materials are present. Check in 3 places. Okay, bicarbonate ions, are they present in the bile? Are they present in the bile? Check that one. Check that one. Are they present in the bile? Yes. So primarily you are pointed, it is present in the bile. Mucus. All secretions in the digestive system has mucus. So bile also has mucus. Pancreatic juice also will have mucus. Gastric juice also will have mucus. Intestinal juice also will have mucus. Saliva also will have mucus. So mucus is a common material in many secretions. Pigments. Pigments is only present in the bile. Okay, it's a yellow green color material. Bile is a yellow green color material. So it has color, it has pigments. Salt, it is also present in the, what is it? Bile. And these salts are responsible for emulsification. You know emulsification, right? Large size fat components are getting broken to small size flat droplets. It is emulsification. Salts in the bile are responsible for emulsification. Are you okay? Are you clear? Okay. Now, coming to these questions. What is the color of bile? Now I told you. Okay. Bile is yellow green. Yellow green. We usually call it green. It's actually yellow green color. Where bile is produced? Bile is produced in the liver. Bile is produced in the liver. Where bile is stored? It is stored in the gallbladder. It is stored in the gallbladder. What is emulsification? Large fat drops, okay, getting broken to small fat droplets, and that process is called by the name, what is it? Emulsification. What is the benefit of emulsification? Okay, surface area of lipids increased, so rate of digestion will increase. Surface area of lipids increase, okay, so rate of digestion will increase. What is the name given to the duct that carries bile from the gallbladder to liver? It is called bile duct. the duct that carries bile from the gallbladder is called by the name bile duct. What is the name given to the duct that carries pancreatic juice? Pancreatic juice carrying duct is called pancreatic duct. Pancreatic juice carrying duct is called pancreatic duct. What are the benefits of mucus in intestinal juice and gastric juice? One benefit, okay, protection, okay, protection to wall of stomach and small intestine. Otherwise, small intestine and stomach wall will be damaged. Second one, lubrication, making the movement of food smooth. Okay. What is the part of small intestine that secretes the intestinal juice? Intestinal juice is secreted by duodenum. Okay, intestinal juice is secreted by duodenum. What is the name given to the starting part of large intestine? Starting part of large intestine is called by the name cecum. Starting part of the large intestine is called by the name cecum. What is the name given to the tubular blind end structure that starts at the cecum? The blind end structure that starts at the cecum, it's called appendix. Okay, any infection coming in the appendix is called appendicitis. In that case, we will remove the appendix. Okay, what is the infection in the appendix called? It is called appendicitis. It is called appendicitis. And what are the protein digesting enzymes? There are two protein digesting enzymes there. One it is pepsin, other one is trypsin. They are breaking proteins to polypeptides. Which enzyme function will produce amino acids as the end products? It is done by the enzyme called peptidase. Peptidase enzyme. What are the enzymes that work on carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are digested by these enzymes. One it is tyalin, that is salivary tyalin. Another one is amylase. Another one is sucrase. Another one is maltase. Another one is lactase. All these ones are enzymes that break carbohydrates. What is the enzyme that causes coagulation of milk? Milk coagulation is caused by renin, the enzyme. Renin, the enzyme. Okay, when hunger is created, okay, when stomach is empty of food, and stomach is empty of food, quickly bring answers to this. Okay, Put me a done mark after completing it. Okay, shall we move to the next one? Now the few questions are there. Okay. So question number 18. What is the structure that closes the trachea while swallowing food? When you are swallowing food, the structure that closes the trachea is called by the name epiglottis. Okay, what is the name given to the proximal part of the small intestine? The starting part of the small intestine, the proximal part of the small intestine is called by the name duodenum. Okay, it's called duodenum. What is the main purpose of nutrition? Getting energy and raw materials, okay, needed for the metabolism of the body. Getting energy and raw materials needed for the metabolism of the body. That's the last part. Are you clear? So that is ending the nutrition part of grade 11. Okay, and there is a short question paper also on it. Remember, short questions you will get benefited if you try, right? நிறைய பேருக்கு ஒரு பழக்கம் இருக்கு, அந்த ஷார்ட் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் எல்லாம் எடுத்து வச்சுக்கொள்ளும், நல்லா எடுத்து வச்சுக்கொள்ளும். எடுத்து வச்சுக்கொள்றதால உங்களுக்கு ஒன்றும் பெருசா கிடைக்க போறது இல்லை என்று நீங்க முதல்ல விளங்கிக்கொள்ளும், ரைட்? அது ஒரு சில பேர பழக்கம், வாங்கி வச்சுக்கொள்ளும். ட்ரை பண்றோமான்னு கேட்டா அது பொறவு பண்ணும், நாளைக்கு பண்ணும், காலையில பண்ணும், பின்னேரம் பண்ணும், கடைசியில ஒன்றும் நடக்கிறது இல்லை. வெறுமனே பேப்பர் சேர்த்ததுதான் மிச்சம். யூனிட் நம்பர் 3 கிரேட் 11 ஷார்ட் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் எல்லாருக்கும் அனுப்பிட்டேனா? Have I sent the short questions on unit number 3? அனுப்பிட்டேன், எல்லாருக்கும் அனுப்பிட்டேன். பிரைவேட்ல அனுப்புறது இல்ல, பப்ளிக்கா அனுப்புறதுதான். How many of you took printouts of it and started working on it? For nutrition short questions ready. அதான் உண்மை. நியூட்ரிஷன் ஷார்ட் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் ரெடி. ஆனா இப்ப தர வேணாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நீங்க யூனிட் 3 உடைய ஷார்ட் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் முடிங்க, முடிச்சிட்டு கேளுங்க. ஓகே, நீங்க யூனிட் 3 உடைய ஷார்ட் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் முடிங்க, முடிச்சிட்டு கேளுங்க. எப்ப கேட்டாலும் ரைட் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் ஃபுல்லா ரெடி பண்ணி வச்சிட்டேன். யூனிட் 6 கம்ப்ளீட்டா ரெடியா இருக்க கொஸ்டின்ஸ். யூனிட் 4 தான் ரெடி பண்ணாம இருந்தது, அது ஒரு 70% கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணிருக்கேன். இப்போ இன்னொரு 30% இருக்கு, that will be completed sooner inshallah. in 4 days of questions வர ஆரம்பிச்சிடும். ஸோ உங்களுக்கான ப்ராக்டிசஸ் வந்து எல்லா பக்கமும் கிடைக்கும். ஒன்றே ஒன்றுதான், அதாவது நம்ம எப்போ சொல்றது மாதிரி நீங்க அதை பயன்படுத்தி கொள்ளணும். வளங்கள், ரிசோர்சஸ் உங்களுக்கு நிறைய சுத்தி கிடைக்குது. இப்படி செய்யறோம், அப்படி செய்யறோம், அது தாரோம், இது தாரோம், 1000 விஷயம் இருக்கு. ட்ரெடிஷனல் லேர்னிங் மெத்தட்ல இருந்து விஷயத்தை எல்லாம் வேறுபட்டு செய்து கொண்டிருக்கேன். எல்லா டீச்சர்ஸும் எல்லா சப்ஜெக்ட்லையும் ட்ரெடிஷனல் மெத்தட்ல இருந்து வித்தியாசப்பட்டு செய்யறாங்களான்னு தெரியல. அப்படியும் செய்யக்கூடும். ட்ரெடிஷனல் மெத்தட்லயே போறவங்களும் இருப்பாங்க. நாம எப்பவுமே ட்ரெடிஷனை உடைச்சு வெளியே போறாங்க. அது வெளியே போறதே நமக்கு வேணும். ரைட்? சோ இன்ஷா அல்லாஹ், அதாவது இந்த கிளாஸ் கூட உங்களுக்கு இது வந்து ட்ரெடிஷனை உடைச்சு செய்யறது வேணும். இந்த கிளாஸ் கூட ஒரு ட்ரெடிஷனை பிரேக் பண்ணி செய்யற வேணும். ரைட்? உங்களோட ரமலானுக்குள்ள இப்படி ஒரு சீரீஸே நம்ம மட்டும்தான், அப்படி இல்லையா? இந்த ரமலானுக்குள்ள இப்படி ஒரு சீரீஸே நம்ம மட்டும்தான். அதுதான் நான் ஃபியூச்சர்ல வரக்கூடும். ஓகே, பாய். சந்திக்கலாம் இன்ஷா அல்லாஹ் அடுத்த கிளாஸ்ல. அஸ்ஸலாமு அலைக்கும்.